Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Last War. This is episode number 9. As we are pushing out into the gas, this is the most dangerous area basically that we're trapped in, where there are potentially tank components, there are things to look through and sift through the rubble to try and get the tank operational so we can escape this location and maybe move off to somewhere safer, but it's swarming with vermin and all kinds of gas clouds that seem to almost be alive. So I'll show you the table, show you the current situation of the Ragged Bones, and we'll get this underway. So here is our doughty crew going into the gas to try and find tank parts. We have Redacted over here. He has the Assassin's Pistol now that always does max damage, heavy trench coat, and boiled armor, as well as a regular pistol. Then we have Cavill and Rolfo, my two brawlers, both with gas masks. One has a rusted rifle and a pipe shotgun. The other one's got a trench flail and an SMG. Both wearing heavy trench coats and boiled leather, so they have 3 armor total. And then Repupnik Red, who got rid of his gas mask, terrible timing, but just has a helmet now, as my auto rifle dude. Tannenberg, the pony, has the white poppy now, so he's not targeted by bad guys. And then Air Mechanic 80 with his flamethrower, still just living his best life, carting around aviation fuel to try and torch our enemies. Mission 9, a horror of gas. You still need parts to get the tank operational. While out on a scavenge, you lost track of time and soon realized you had strayed too far into the wastes. You saw them hunting you before you could chase really began. Fleeing from them as fast as you could, you realize that they have cut off from your return to the bunker. Forward into the chemical waste is the only way now. If you can navigate fields of discarded gas canisters, sinister yellow clouds that just hang in the air and outrun the beasts that chase you, maybe you'll make it out alive. The goal is just to make it home safe. The reward is you get to live. So we have a 3-inch deployment zone here or here, and as we're playing solo, there are 2 loot counters, some trench maggots, and 3 living gas clouds on the table. To get within 3 inches of this table edge, at which point you can leave because you are heading towards safety, and if you do so, then you will live, and that's really it. On turn 1, at the start of the monster activation phase, 2 Ulkalaks will arrive. Ulkalaks are like a weird sort of cross between a rat and a werewolf. Just sort of like howling beasts. I'm using rat swarms. They heal every turn. If you're injured, they run 3d6 instead of 2d6 towards you, and they are generally just like armor 2, 8 hit points, and d6 damage. The gas on the table, anyone who fails, anyone who basically is down in this will automatically fail their death save because it's gas, you're poisoned, you die, you get left alone. Gas have 15 hit points, but no morale, no gas damage, and their armor is 0, but they're insubstantial. So they only take damage from things that are burning. So literally, Air Mechanic 80, this is your turn to shine. They're drawn to life. They move over the nearest model and sit over them at a 3-inch circle. Any model in this 3-inch circle is treated as a thorn gas. Any model in Living Gas Cloud suffers a -3 penalty to all tests. You have to make a toughness test or be poisoned, which means you only get 1 action. And if you end a turn activation inside of a gas cloud, you automatically take 2 damage. Gas masks will not protect you from living gas clouds. You kind of want them to clump together and then get shot, to be honest with you, and then everybody's going to deploy over here. We're trying to get towards the other side of the table as fast as possible, but bad guys will just keep immediately spawning. Time limit, the game just goes until we escape or we're all dead. These have 15 hit points, so you are not killing them immediately, and we need to clump them together, try and burn them all at once, maybe with the flamethrower. So I think the first thing we're going to do is, I'm sorry, Pony, they won't attack you, which is nice, but they will sit over top of you. So you're going to head forward, going 6, and then 6 again in the middle of this table. Tannenberg, this is your moment. Everybody else is just kind of dirtle, moving sideways, getting behind Tannenberg, hanging out in the trench. This is the plan. We use the pony to collect them all together, and then we try and burn them in Air Mechanic 80. As rats are also going to arrive in this deployment and this deployment, 1 in each. So we have to have somebody to kind of stave them off. Using both our moves just to kind of reposition, that's turn 1, and then immediately the rats arrive. So 1 in each corner, and start scurrying towards us. No one's injured, at least. First one goes 6. It's going to attack Cavill. That's Cavill. I'm gonna get this right eventually. They both are just big bruisers. So hitting him on a 12. He doesn't. He'll hit back. He's strength +3, so he hits on a 12 as well when he's striking back. He sure does. D8 damage. Does 3. Number 2, because it's just a big swarm of them, so it leaves him with 7. So then this one over here goes 12. Oh my god. So it's gonna go 6 to the edge. Yep. Then 4 to get up, and then 2 more. And it's just gas clouds. They're going to sit over top of them if they can. So they're going to go 8. This next one is going to go 9. Just sit over top of him. And this last one is going to go 8 as well. 6 and 2. So they're just all next to him. Oh, Pony, I'm sorry. Kennel, unfortunately, which means you might have to take this for the team. They don't attack, they just sit there. And then he has to make a test or get poisoned next turn. So we're in around to, our battlefield condition. I completely forgot about that. It's a 7, artillery again. Well, that's perfect. So let's roll the end of the turn. And all get shelled. Fantastic. So everybody gets shelled, including the bad guys. So we'll start with them. They pass their test. He fails and takes D4 damage. Fantastic as the artillery shells land. 1, so 0 because he's armor 3. For the boss, he passes his test. For Putnik, it's agility, which he's +2, so he fails. Takes D4, takes 1, and passes armor check. Air Mechanic 80, he hits an 11. He also fails. He's armor 1, I think. He'll take 2. 3, because he's armor 0, so he's got 7 hit points left. Oh, good. The important guy wearing no pants. For him, Cabal, he fails. Fumbles at D4 damage. He takes 1. So he's got 9 left. And then this rat, or Okalak, he also fails. He's armor 2. Takes 2, so he's down to 5. Tannenberg, he's fine. He passes the agility test. Good. Well, it's a good thing we didn't silence those guns, because they're just still coming. So round 2. Right, that's going to be an agility test for each of these, where he's just in gas. He's agility +1, so he fails. So he's now poisoned. Do I want that to be the case, or do I want to re-roll? He'll pass on an 11. I think I'm just going to use my Omen to auto-pass the test. And then he's going to walk with his first action outside of the gas, but still close to it. All right, Air Mechanic 80 can move 7, so he's going to go over this, which will cost him 4. And then he's going to burn all of these things. All right, burn, baby, burn. So you are toughness +2, and it is a toughness test to use your flamethrower. So first one in the open needs a 10. Do we re-roll? We have our reroll left. No. Second one. Do we reroll this one? Yeah, we reroll this one. Oh my god, and then the third one. Crits it. Alright, so he does 6 damage to it at least. Does it light on fire. 9 left. And did I light that thing up? An agility test. I did not. Very convenient if I lit that thing up. Alright. Well, everybody else needs to start to run. So Putnik is agility 7. It's going to cost him 4 to get across this. And then he can go 3 more with the first move to here. And then he's going to go 7 again. 6 and 1. Get over this trench. Boss is going to go. He's going to go 7. I think he's just 5 rather. So he goes 2 to the edge. It costs him 4 to get across. So he can go 1.5. And then it'll cost him 1 and he can go 4 more. We're running this way. Do you want to use your SMG on that rat? The Okalak? No, you just want to fall back to make sure you're blocking. So you're going to go, I think, 5 to here, and then 5 through the gas. You gotta make your tester be poisoned. You pass because it's a toughness test, and your toughness +2. Amberge took 2 damage because he ended in the gas. Break off with an agility test. And fail, so you'll try again. And fail, so you're just in melee. Alright, baddies time, so 2 more rats arrive. 2 more rat swarms. This one heals up to 6, because the swarm just regenerates. Gonna close in on him, and then Tannenberg shows the other ones close in on him. This guy goes 2d6. 11, so he's gonna jump on Air Mechanic 80, because of course he is, and attack him. And miss. Can Air Mechanic 80 fight back? He misses because he's strength for his attacks. He has no melee. So yeah, -2, that's a miss. Over here, he's going to go 3. This one over here is going to get into melee with Cabal. Come on, a 12. Crits him. Okay, so that's going to be max damage, which is 6 - 3 is 3, so he's down to 6. And then he gets to fight back also on a 12. And miss. It's not going great. And the one that was already in melee with him on a 12 misses him. He fights back with his +3 strength and misses. Artillery land again. It does not, thank God. Turn 3. Things are not going great. It feels like it's time to get the hell out of here. So let's start with toughness tests for him. Is he poisoned? He's +2, so he is. He only gets 1 action now. And he also ends his activation to 2 damage. For Tannenberg, he also fails, so he is also now poisoned. Take it easy then. They're going to lead everybody away. We'll go 5. So only get 1 action. And then he's going to go 6. Because the living gas clouds are here. You break off. Actually, no. Can you break off first? You fumble it, and it gets to attack you on a 12. It hits you. Oh, God. And those d6 damage. So there's 2 damage. You see a 5 left. Can you break off with your second one? I really wanted you to fall back and flamethrow, but you are not agreeing. You do. All right, so you get to go 7. So 6 and then 1. And wrap around this corner and be like, no thanks. And it's over to you, Cavill. Can you break off? Agility 0. You do. So you get to go 5. You're going to go 5 up this duck board, and then you're going to go 5 again by this tree. Be like, I am out. You should be the closest model still, though, because the boss will just die. All right, the boss is going to move. He can go 5 back to here, and then 5 again. He'll just head up top and be like, later. Actually, he could use his assassin's pistol. He will. Shoot this injured rat at +3. He hits it. It's maximum damage, so it just takes 4. And it's down to 2. Putnik will stand up here and fire his auto rifle into it. One more gas mask, so he's +3, -3 for cover, so it's on 12s. 2 picked highest. He lands it, it's d8 damage, and he kills it. Killed something this game. Alright, well, monster in face. 2 more rats arrive, because of course they do. Because this is an endless flow of like trench rats. We need a tank to get the hell out of this place, because we got too close to the edge and now we're just about to die. Starting with the closest, this gas goes 3 towards Cavill. At the perimeter of it, the next one lands on Tannenberg, and then the last one, they're already poisoned, 4, heads towards Tannenberg. All right, Ratatouille's this one, next closest. It's gonna go 4 and then 4 and get into melee. I'm on a 12, nope, and then he hits it back on a 12 with his trench flail. He misses, so no strikes for either. This one over here jumps right on him. Oh man, I really don't want to die on a 12. He misses, and he hits back, and also misses. Then this last one, these things are so fast, just goes 3. These ones over here running towards Tannenberg, goes 6. And then this one goes 4. All right, does the artillery land again? It feels like a conspiracy at this point. No, it does not. All right, I think we might make it away, or at least somebody will, but we're poisoned again. So there's no sense in testing. This guy's gonna run. Tannenberg moves back 6, gets towards the edge. He's not going to escape this turn. He'll escape next turn, but he's doing his job. And then you can go back 5 with your move onto this trench and just stay closest. I really need you to break off. 8, you fail. You try again. 18, you pass. All right, so he's just going to drop straight down and then go an inch. Mechanic 80, I'm just thinking that you light some fires and don't move this turn. Easy fast, you could just hop the trench if you need to. We just need to lead the gas away and not die. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to, what is it, turn 4? The boss is going to back up first to here and then fires Assassin's Pistol, that guy in the open, on a 9. Misses. And then he's got 4 shots left with it. Then I think you back up again away from the gas, and you can use your auto rifle on him in the open. So you'll be on a, he's not in cover this time, so on a 9. You got it. Did, however, roll a 2, so he drops his gun afterwards. So it's d8 damage. He does 1, so that's 5 remaining? 7 remaining. Because they have 8. Air Mechanic 80 might as well light these guys up. So over here on a 13, he hits it for d6 damage. Does 2. So he's got 6 left. Does it light on fire? It's agility. It does not. The next one, same thing. He misses. Nope. He hits because +2. That's 10. That's exactly what he needed. d6 damage. Does 6, so it's got 4 left. Does it light on fire? Nope. And then the last one on a 10. Hits it. d6 damage. Does 2. So it's got 5 left. Light on fire? Something has to. No, it just does not. Well, it's going to be a rough time for Cavill, but that's about all we can do. So movement for the bad guys. So we'll start with the closest. That would be these rats. First one jumps on Cavill. Right there. Literally. Attacks him on a 12. He misses. Hits back on 12 with his trench flail. He does. D8 damage. Nothing. Next one on the duck boards. 6 will do it because he can hop down for 4 and then move 2. These guys both have 5 health left. Cavill on a 12. Sorry, they both healed. That's sort of their activation. So he's got 6 left and he's got 5 left. 12. They overwhelm him. He hits him for D6 minus 3. Oh, he's got 2 left. He gets to strike back on a 12. No, he drops his weapon. Great job, buddy. And then he gets to go. He only goes 3. Goes up to 7. Cloud's Chase. The first one goes 5. Ends up right back where he was. The next one towards Tannenberg goes 5 as well. And the last one goes 10. Just lands on top of them. All right, these rats. 10 towards Tannenberg will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over here, same thing. It's going to go 4 towards Tannenberg. The last one goes 8 towards Tannenberg. Newcomer goes 6 towards Cavill. Artillery strikes arrive. This is bad. Does not land. All right, so it's turn 5. We need to go. All right, everyone's already poisoned, so this is easy. We just move an inch, jump down, and we're within 3, so we leave off the exit trench. Tannenberg's gonna do the same thing. He can walk 6, leave off the exit trench. All right, Cavill, can you break off? He does the first try, so he gets to move 5. He really needs to just go. And then he's gonna go 5 again. 2 health left, which is bad. Boss is gonna back up as well and take a shot into this wounded guy with his pistol. He needs a 9. He lands it. It's automatically 4 damage, so he's down to 2. And then I think we back up our 7. So 6 and 1. I think we just leave, actually. We go 7 to here, and then we go 3 and then jump down to the trench and go with Air Mechanic 80. Just put Nick red. Does he leave? No, he tries to blast this rat. We want to kill him. He hits. He needed a 10, and then it's D8 damage. So 4 better. Nah, he just kills it. All the rats heal. This one's back up to full. And then the gas clouds come for us because we're now the closest targets. 4. All right, we got a little lucky here. This one just drops down. The next one goes 9. Oh, they're getting close. And then the last one is going to go 8. It's going to be on the other side. So we really need to leave. 2s. This one goes 8. This one over here. The next front one's going to go 3. He's a little guy. It's actually a dead cat. And then the last one goes 4. And these ones are largely irrelevant, but we'll move them anyway. 2 more also spawn. And they run forward 6. This next one goes 5. This one goes 5. 2 more from the corners. Go 11. So 6 and 5. And then the last one goes 9. Just comes screaming out. Glory barrage! Of course it does. Of course it does. All right. Cavill, don't die. He passes, oh thank God. The boss also passes, and your agility plus 2, that's a 10, so you get hit for D4 damage, but your armor's 3. You take nothing. For the vocal axe, that one fails, takes D4. It's minus 2 though, takes 1. So it's got 7 left. Not that this super matters, because we're all leaving this turn. This one fails and takes 2, nothing. Next one fails and takes 2. Sweet, the last one fails and takes nothing. The first one fails, second one fails, third one fails. I like that now the artillery's completely zeroed in. It can't actually kill them. The front one takes nothing, the second one takes 1, and the last one takes 2. Perfect. Where were you last turn? All right, final round, round 6. We're just leaving. Nobody's in the smoke, so they're just gonna climb down and be like, bye, no thanks. This one were way too dire because anybody who just got down was just automatically dead from the gas. So we just needed to leave. Everybody jumps in the trench and goes home. There are literally no rewards for this one except for experience. So luckily everybody survived. Although it was a close thing for Cavill. He was damn near dead. He got bit by all the rats. And we have to heal 2 of these guys. We got to heal Rolfo and we have to heal what's his name, Tannenberg, because they are poisoned as hell. Survived. We did not complete, or I guess if we did complete all mission objective, no, we didn't do any looting, but we killed 2 guys. We got 3 experience, which puts us at 4 in the bank. A random tank part, a random weapon, and a random grenade. So the tank part is going to be 6. Engine. So we can sell those. We can sell the engine for, I believe it's 15. Yeah. 3. We don't need more than 2. So we'll sell that for 15 resources, which will get us all our ammo back at the very least when we go back. Then the weapon is a 77, and it's D10 for the grenade, halved, so it's going to be a fun. It's a wood axe, that's cool. And then a grenade. 1 for shotguns. We need to buy a new fuel tank for 5. We need to buy pistol rounds for 6. Auto rifle rounds for 9. And we found 15, so we have 6 remaining. Let's buy antidote though, because everybody's poisoned. We gotta buy 2. We should get an extra one to put in the on Tannenberg actually. So what's it gonna cost us to buy a bunch of antidotes? Antidotes cost whiskey greatcoat, cotton face pads, lead and opium. Oh, antidote. I don't know where the antidote is. So I don't know how to buy antidote, which means, oh, maybe it's in the special stuff. Saw charges, gyro suits. Nope, no antidotes. I'm going to assume it costs the same as lead and opium for 7, so we'll just say I got to pay my extra 15. And for my total stash, which will take me to 285, and I'll get to cure these guys. So there you have it, the 9th mission. We are into nothing but boss fights going forward as we finally face down a haunted tank, fight an angel, and then have to escape from the thing in the mists and the gas. It's going to be a long, hard road out of here, but we're getting ready to fight the final baddies in the final 3 missions of the last war. We did manage to get out of here with our skins for the most part and a bunch of extra monies, so hopefully we can finish building our tank and fight what needs to be fought. So big thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next one. Until then, I'm Ash. Happy Wargaming. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.